Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Clogged drains? Top Priority Drain Cleaning's got you. Fair prices, top service, and a lowest price guaranteed. Show any past price and they'll beat it by 5%. Call Top Priority now at 307-709-CLOG. They would like to wish all the Fremont County teams good luck this year.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry. And this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunner's Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunner's Automotive, 856-2288.
Life moves fast, and Range Internet is your high-speed partner. From working the ranch, running your business, or just out having fun. $80 1-gig internet from Range keeps you going at life speed. Fast and reliable service, all backed by local experts with the latest in online security. Only $80 a month, with no contracts and no phone lines required. Don't just follow the herd. Lead the way. Visit range.net and discover how $80 1-gig internet can help you live your West life.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Wyoglass wants to wish all the Lander Valley Tiger teams good luck this year. Wyoglass is locally owned and operated in Lander. They bleed green. Call or stop in today to get a quote on a window or get a quick fix on your window for a rock chip. Wyoglass is Lander.
Down! Set! Midway! 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 Come to Midway Auto and RV and score big when buying a car, truck, or SUV. Every vehicle goes through a 100-point inspection, and every vehicle comes with a warranty. Our Super Bowl is giving our customers the friendliest service, the easiest buying process, and the best deal possible. Treat Midway like the home team. We always make the best play for our customers. Come experience the Midway difference. Where you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Ernie, we are here for the third place game.
All right, the Lander Valley Tigers, who punched their ticket to the state tournament, getting ready to play the Worland Warriors for the second time in 2 days.
Wow.
For the opportunity to win third place and get better seating at the Wyoming State 3A basketball tournament that starts this coming Friday in Casper. So the Tigers were behind by Powell by 10 points at halftime, 38-28, but staged a huge comeback in the second half, outscoring Powell by 36-18 to claim the 64-56 win, and Lander punched their ticket to the state basketball tournament in Casper. And right now we just had the Pinedale girls win third place in the girls division. They have a 48-25 victory over Lovell. And earlier today, it was the Cody Phillies defeating the Lander Valley girls by a pretty good margin for the
I wrote it down somewhere, but it's a lot.
Well, I've got it here too. It was 67-35.
Yeah.
So the Lady Tigers lost that one 67-35, and Cody remains unbeaten, which is not a surprise to anybody in the girls' side. So the team from the West 3A on the girls' side heading to Casper for the state tournament is Cody, Lander Valley, Pinedale, and Lovell. And on the boys' side, Jerry, we've got, here's my bracket right here.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, on the boys' side, we have Pinedale, Lovell, Lander, and Worland.
Yep.
And the this game here will determine third place for the Tigers or the Warriors. And just, it was interesting because just the first game of the tournament, Lander beat Worland by a score of 65-40. In that game, Finn McFadden had 19 points, Pax Hollings had 11, and Quincy Gwynna had 11. And so here we are 2 days later playing Worland again. The Tigers' defense was pretty awesome in that first game against Worland, allowing only one player from the Warriors to get double figures, and that was Cooper Cannon, and he had 11 points in that game. So we're about 9 minutes away from the start of the boys' third and fourth place game. The Lander Valley Tigers and the Worland Warriors will be right back on KFCW 93.1.
Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to cheer on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, We've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
Grand Altitude.
Okay, Ernie, we're back here, and it's definitely quieted down now that the band is gone. You miss them, but then I don't have that pounding headache after the game.
Yeah, well, it's great to have a band here, and we had two good ones, Lovell and Cody. Cody was outstanding with their band. And, now that the home team, Lovell, is not playing, and Worland, the next big town, they've got quite a few fans here. And I'm seeing quite a few Lander fans here as well. So it will be a little quieter because the stadium here, Johnny Winterholler Gym, was filled to capacity for the last two games with Lovell teams involved. And now everyone's going home to cook their supper and watch TV and take a rest after three really tremendous days of football. Your first West 3A tournament, Jerry. What do you think?
Well, I'm impressed. It's spectacular. I'm blown away. Small town vibes, how everybody pulls together, and just a joy to watch. And no rude trash talking between the fans. Everybody gives space and room when they're switching over teams and everything, and the parking lot is polite. I'm just loving the whole groove of moving from huge cities to small town America, especially Wyoming. And I'm impressed with the sports programs. I mean, all the way from swimming to basketball. And this is a stellar time of year for sure.
Yeah, we have the wrestlers competing, and our Nordic skiers were going, and the indoor track teams as well. So just a lot of activities. And I know you've taken advantage of the opportunity to get to know the Northern Bighorn Basin quite a bit.
Yeah, I drove around a little bit. Yesterday I had more time because we had an early game today. But, it's a gorgeous area. The mountains are, spectacular. I'm used to mountains, Seattle and South Carolina. We lived at the base of the Appalachians and stuff, and been to Europe, the Alps and stuff. But it's kind of impressive with the big sky and low population density that you can really enjoy these mountains.
Yeah, we surely can. And there's some snow. Fresh snow 2 days ago on the Bighorns and on the Pryor Mountain, and further to the west on the Absarokas over there by Cody. And the weather has been really ideal. Yesterday we had a little bit of rain, and or was that yesterday or Friday night? That was Friday night we had the rain. And nice and crisp weather. Temperature has been very pleasant, and we've enjoyed our time. The Lovell community has been a wonderful host for this tournament, and I've already offered our congratulations to their athletic staff for running such a great tournament.
Yeah, for sure, man. The hospitality room, you kind of feel like you're walking into a mid-level restaurant buffet. It's so spectacular.
Yeah, they've done a nice job.
And everybody pitches in and helps each other out, so it's really good to see communities bond like that.
It's nice because we had some of the stuff was potluck. It what didn't come in from a restaurant. It came in from somebody's kitchen, and that's always the good stuff. We had some really good white chicken chili today for our lunch. That was pretty good. Okay, we'll be back in Lovell at Johnny Winterholler Gym right after we take this time out, and we'll be back with the starting lineups.
More than a place to bank, it's a partner in every financial journey. From checking and savings to auto loans and mortgages, they give members the tools to move forward. Known for local service and decisions made right here in Wyoming, their team offers trusted guidance every step of the way. Proud supporters of all Wyoming sports teams, they're as committed to the community as they are to their members. Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union. Your money, your goals, your altitude.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment, and an indoor hot tub, pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
Okay, Ernie, I just got done talking to the Lovell and Cody band members who rock this schools, and it's been fun.
Yes, it has been. And Ernie over, Jerry Muchmore with you. We're about 2.5 minutes away from the start of the game. Now, Worland comes into this contest with a 10-13 record. They were the fourth seeded team. Or, I'm sorry, they were the fifth seeded team in the Class 3A West. Lander comes in with a 15-9 record. They were the number 4 seeded team. And in conference play, Lander was 5-5 in the regular season, and Warriors were 4-6. So 2 evenly matched teams. Worland won on their home court. Lander won on this neutral court here just 2 days ago. So I guess you'd call this the rubber match, Jerry.
Yeah, and you know, it's a nice change, even though they didn't win the championship. Both teams are kind of relieved because they know they're playing next week.
Well, you know, I was just going to suggest that the Tigers are probably going to play loose as a goose tonight.
Absolutely.
Because the pressure's off.
Yes, yeah. Well, you see it on both teams because there was some heartbreak earlier this morning when there were some teams that obviously didn't advance, and those seniors knew this was the last time they were playing.
Yeah, there was a lot of heartbreak.
Yeah, heartbreak and tears, and parents consoling kids, and coaches trying to tell their kids how proud they were of them, everything. I mean, so there's a different atmosphere. The fans are more relaxed, not as tight, stressed. The teams seem to be flowing, and I think you're right. I think it's going to be loosey-goosey.
All right, our starting lineups for the Worland Warriors. They're going to go with the senior scoring 2 points a game, Gunnar Mascaro, a senior scoring 15 points a game, Cooper Cannon, a senior scoring 10 points a game, Grant Page, a senior scoring 6 points a game, Elias Mitchell, and a senior scoring Michael Williams, scoring 9 points a game, Michael Williams. For the Lander Valley Tigers, a junior scoring 7 points a game, Caleb Andrews. A junior scoring 12 a game, Finn McFadden. A senior, number 13, scoring 13 points a game, Noah St. Clair. And a senior, Pax Hollingshead, scoring 9 points a game. And I'm looking over to the Lander bench to see if I can see the fifth starter. It's either going to be Darian Herford or Quincy Gwynna. Jerry, I don't know if you can see over there to see which player has their uniform off, but we knew the first 4.
Oh, yeah. It's the same ones. It's the same starting 5. Darian Herford is, he's third.
Yeah, okay, that's good. So it'll be Darian Herford scoring 7 points a game and 4 rebounds. So for the Tigers, Andrews, McFadden, Herford, St. Clair, and Hollingshead. And for the Warriors, we have Mascaro, Cannon, Page, Mitchell, and Williams. And we're ready to go in the center jump circle for the Warriors is going to be Grant Page. And for the Tigers, it'll be Pax Hollingshead. Okay, the officials are set to go. And we're about ready for the opening tip. Lander in white and Worland in black and orange. Here's the tip. It goes to Worland. So the Warriors get it right off the bat. And that's Cooper Cannon with it. He crosses into the forecourt. Over on the near side now to Mascaro. Mascaro out of the lane. Kicks it outside to Williams. Now around the horn it goes. Is Grant Page. Page throws it away. He was hoping to hit one of his teammates in the corner, but it went way over his head and out of bounds. So first turnover goes to Worland. Lander comes down. Scoreless game so far. Lander's first attempt in the offense. Finn McFadden has it. Far side outside to Hollingshead. Now to Andrews. In the middle, McFadden. Back around the near side. And across court it goes to Caleb Andrews. I almost forgot his name.
That's all right. Noah's got the rebound and puts it up.
Hey, Noah St. Clair gets the first points of the game, and it's 2-0 Lander Valley. Down court quickly. Cannon brings it for the Warriors. On the far side outside to Williams. Williams takes a shot from 7, scores. So we're all tied up at 2. 6:58 to go here, first period of play. Just underway in the third place game of the West 3A. Here's Caleb Andrews on the near side to Hereford. Back to Andrews, across to Hollingshead. Back to Hollingshead now from Hereford. Hollingshead has it on the left side outside in the middle. Goes to Hereford. He can't shoot. Back to Hollingshead. Back to Hereford. In the middle, it goes to McFadden. Back out to Hollingshead for 3, and it's over the top. That is a is an out-of-bounds play. So 6:26 to go. First period. We're all knotted up at 2 apiece here in Level. Third place game. Bringing it down is 12. Cooper Cannon. Cannon on the near side. Up to Mascaro now on top of the key. Mascaro looks left, and he passes right. Goes to Williams. Williams on the left wing. On the elbow. Goes to the top of the key now. Underneath the basket to Grant Page. His shot is blocked by McFadden. Outlet pass to St. Clair. St. Clair under the basket and one. He gets the basket and the foul. Nice play by Noah and a really nice heave down the court by McFadden.
Yeah, good lead, and Noah was able to corral it in. He had to control his body English pretty good there, angle to make that basket.
Elias Mitchell, the foul on Worland, and the free throw is not good, but Lander leads 4-2. So coming down now, the Warriors have the ball with Gunnar Mascaro. Mascaro stops on top of the arc, looking for some help, gives it off to Cannon. Cannon has a little bit of an opening, takes a shot, off, not good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Caleb Andrews, 2-on-2, up and a foul. Going to be on Worland as Noah St. Clair heads for the basket. And Noah will have a chance at another free throw here.
Well, we need all the practice we can get on free throws, obviously. We'd like to see us start making.
Tigers were much better, Jerry, in the last game.
This is true, but I like to see a goal higher than 50%.
And unfortunately, Noah missed that one. He was 4 of 7 in the earlier game today.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Yeah. Now he's 0 for 1. Here's the second free throw. And this one is too strong. It bounces off. 5:28 to go. Lander 4, Worland 2. Far side outside to Mitchell. And a timeout is called by Worland's head coach, Tanner Hart. Timeout on the floor, 5:23 to go, first period. Lander 4 and Worland 2. Back on KFCW 93.1.
Warm Valley Health in Fort Washakie is a full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
Okay, Ernie, we're back here with 5:23 left, 4-2.
Okay, Tigers will be on defense as Worland called that timeout after they crossed the timeline. And taking it out is going to be Grant Page. Here's the inbounds pass. Around the horn it goes to Cannon. Ball high above his head. Now to Page. Now over to Williams. Shot from 7 is not good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Noah St. Clair off to Finn McFadden. On the near side, Quincy Gwynna. Quincy at the free throw line. Gives it over to Coulter Leica, who's just in the game. Back to Finn McFadden. On the near side, Leica has it. Underneath the basket to Brenner Coleman. Here we go now. St. Clair, a little soft one off the glass. It's good.
He's got that little floater that's just so enjoyable.
Well, and it was really high off the window, too, and went right straight down. 6-2, Lander on our WyoToday.com scoreboard. Here we go. Cannon on the right side outside. Over to Page. Page back to Cannon. Cannon drives the baseline. Pops one from 10. Not good. Lander rebounds it. And it's Quincy Gwynna with the board. He brings it down court for the green and white. Gwynna on the right-hand wing. Off to Leica in the middle. Far side. Here's a shot for three that's just off. No good by McFadden. Rebounded by Worland. Long pass down court to Cannon. His shot is up and good.
Smart move, yeah. Finn almost got a foul there, held off, so that was good enough to pick up a foul.
Yeah, Cannon used the glass there to bank that in. Here's Leica on a long shot from outside that's a little short. Rebounded by Worland, 6-4 Lander. Here's Grant Page bringing the ball across the key over to the right-hand wing. Underneath, and a offensive foul going to be called on Worland.
Yeah, 24 hooked him a little bit with his arm to get position.
Yeah, he sure did. That was a pretty good hook. I don't know if Captain Hook would agree, but that was a good hook. Okay, 3:36 to go, 6-4 Lander by 2. And we have coming out of the game for Worland. I wish he'd turn so I can see his number. Oh, 23. That's Elias Mitchell. All right, coming into the game now, again, is Mascaro. Finn McFadden on top to Leica. In the middle, Finn in the paint. Off to Gwynna for three. Yes, sir, it goes in. 3-ball by Quincy Gwynna, and it is 9-4 Lander. Worland brings the ball down with Cannon. He's on top of the key. Looks over to Kobe Bradshaw. Kobe is the one who came in. There's a steal by Quincy Gwynna. 1-on-1. Lays it up, and it does not go. Rebounded by St. Clair. His soft touch is good.
Noah just came flying in, snarled on his face to get that. Oh, another steal.
Here's another turnover by Worland down court. And it's Noah, and he gets another one. 10 points in the game. Worland calls timeout. Lander 13 and Worland 4. We'll be back on KFCW 93.1.
I'd like to thank everyone for making 2025 such a great year. Plans are already underway for an exciting 2026. They can't wait to welcome everyone back. For upcoming events and fair updates, visit fremontcountyfair.org. See you in 2026.
Service Plumbing in Riverton serves all of Fremont County for both new construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
Okay, Ernie, we're back.
2:33 to go, first period. Lander 13-4, 9-point lead. Tigers' largest of the game so far. And Worland will have it out of bounds. Kobe Bradshaw will take it out for the black and orange clad Warriors. There's Page. Quick outlet down court. Shots up and good. Nice drive that time by Cannon. And he gets the basket. Or I'm sorry, that was Colt Weber. New kid just into the lineup there. Lander comes down on the near side. Herford to Gwynna. Gwynna over to Leica. Leica back to Gwynna. Gwynna on the near side. Herford. In the middle it goes to Afton Cox. Near side. Oh, we were getting ready for a three from Herford, and he mishandled the ball, but he's got it back now. Minute 51 to go. Lander 13-6. Here's Leica over to Gwynna. Gwynna on the right-hand side over to Leica. Now underneath to Brenner Coleman to Leica. He almost traveled. Here's a shot for three from the corner. In and out. Not good. Fight for the rebound, and we have it over the back, I think, on Leica. Yeah.
Or maybe number 10, too, Alton Cox. Good to see him getting some playing time.
Yeah, Coulter is going to get the foul, number 2. His first foul, Lander's first team foul. Lander putting on the 2-2-1 zone here, zone press. All right. Down court it goes. Far side, outside, we have the new kid, Weber. Weber off to Cannon. Cannon on top of the arc, moves to the right-hand wing. Cannon in the corner. Bounce pass underneath to Grant Page. Page spins and throws it outside. Back over to Page, 7 feet away in the paint. Struggling. Shot's not good. He gets the rebound. It's not good, and Lander gets the rebound. Great hustle by the Lander defense as they had blocked out on that. Down court, here's Herford on the right side, left side, outside. Gwynna on top. Gwynna back over to Herford, who lost the ball for a second. Picks it back up to Quincy. Now back over to Darian, to Quincy. We've got 39 seconds to go. Lander's going to try for the last shot here in the first period. Gwynna has it now. 32 seconds to go. Back to Herford. They're playing catch with each other out here in the foreground. Now over to, or forecourt, I should say. Here's Herford. 21 seconds to go. Gwynna faked the three-point shot in the corner now. Underneath, there's a shot blocked out of bounds. Well, that was a pretty good block that time, and that was number 10 who did that, Gunnar Mascaro.
Yeah. Alton Cox is just getting his feet wet, getting some more playing time, so he'll get used to the bodies banging into him, and he'll be aware of that next time.
Lander took the shot with 13 seconds to go. There's a turnover by the Tigers. 1-on-none. Layup is good. And that was Cooper Cannon with that. It's 13-8. Long three ball just misses. And that's the end of the first period of play. And after one, the Lander Valley Tigers 13 and the Worland Warriors have 8. Back after this.
Arapahoe First is proud to support all Fremont County athletes. Just like the hard work you put into every game, we're here for tribal and non-tribal members alike. Wishing every athlete a season of strength and success. Call 307-463-4185 to discover what Arapahoe First can do for you.
Since 1964, Valley Lumber and Supply has been more than a hometown hardware store. They've been family. From weekend projects to big builds, they've got you covered with free delivery and a team that cares. They're proud supporters of our local sports teams. Visit valleylumbersupply.com, where hometown pride builds strong projects.
Don't sleep.
Okay, Ernie, we're back with about 20 seconds left in this timeout.
And Noah St. Clair leading all scorers in the game. He has 5 field goals for 10 points. Quincy Gwynna has the other 3 for Lander on a tray. Cooper Cannon has 4 points for Worland and 2 each by Michael Williams and Colt Weber. Okay, we will have time in, and Lander will have the ball. They're moving left to right on the floor here at Johnny Winterhaller Gym. In the corner it goes. Andrews has it. Over to Herford in the middle, around the horn. Here's Andrews in the far left corner. Back on top it goes to a Hollingshead. Here's Andrews for 3. It's a little bit long, not good. Rebound goes to the Warriors. Bringing it down is Kobe Bradshaw. It was odd that he didn't start. He started in most games this year for the Warriors. Here's Page for 2. Grant Page up and in for 2 points, and it's 13-10. 3-point lead by the Tigers. And Worland scored the first 2 here in the second period. And there's a bounce pass in the center of the lane. I just hate those. And what does it result in? A turnover for Lander.
Noah's telling him to put a little more oomph on it.
Yeah, he should have been. But, when you've got 5 players bunched around the basket and you try to weave it through those, that usually doesn't work. But that's just my pet peeve. So Cooper Cannon now with the ball underneath to Page. He lays it up, not good, and a foul is going to be on Hollingshead, I think, on the shot by Page. Let's see. 23. Yeah, it's Pax gets the foul. His first team foul of the second quarter. Page at the free throw line has 2 points in the game so far. Shot is not good. Rolls off. He'll have one more. 7:03 to go until halftime. 13-10 Lander. Here's Grant Page. Second shot. This one is good. So he gets 1 of 2, and it's a 2-point game, 13-11. Tigers come down. They had a 9-point lead at one point in this game. There's the kick out to Herford for 3. No, a little bit long. Worland gets the rebound, and they can tie or take the lead on this possession. Down court, Williams. Michael Williams, a senior, averaging 9 points a game. Gives it off to Cannon. Cannon drives the baseline, puts up the shot. Not good. Rebounded by Herford. Darian kicks it out quickly to Hollingshead. To Finn McFadden at the baseline. Underneath, back to McFadden on top. Hollingshead, his shot for 3, not good. Cannon with the rebound for Worland. Into the forecourt, 6:14 to go, 13-11 Lander. The handoff goes to Kobe Bradshaw. Bradshaw on the far side now to, is that 14? Oh, no, there he goes. Nice backdoor. Shots up, not good. Missed by Colt Weber. Long pass down, 2-on-1 for the Tigers. Layup is blocked out of bounds. I tell you, Pax had an eye on it, and coming up at Grant Page, the only guy about his same size out there, just slapped it away. Great defensive play by Page.
Yeah, you still got to go strong to the hoop, but I like what Pax is doing.
Yep. Here's the inbounds play. Lander has it on top of the key. Now Andrews over to Herford. Back to Andrews. Now Pax. Andrews has it on the left wing. Underneath it goes and out. Back to Pax on this side. There's Herford. Drives the baseline. Can't shoot. Kicks it out. Underneath the basket. Here's Herford. He's been long on 3 straight 3 attempts. He'll find the range here soon. Down court, Mascaro for the Wranglers. Gives it off to Williams in the corner. Mascaro. Bounce pass over to Page. Page is the tallest guy out there for Worland. Here's Kobe Bradshaw off the glass, and we're tied.
Yeah, Coach Stu Mullins is not happy.
Yeah, well, Lander had a 9-point lead, and now it's tied. So Worland has come back. 5:03 to go, first half, all tied up at 13, and we'll be right back in level.
Sports teams enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
Golden Buffalo Jewelry in Riverton knows that sports bring our community together, from Friday night lights to weekend tournaments. They're proud to cheer on our local athletes and support the teams that give us so much to root for. At 407 East Main, you'll find something special for everyone. Timeless pieces, unique gifts, and a selection worth exploring. Stop in, discover the perfect treasure, and know you're supporting a business that supports local sports, where community and sparkle shine side by side. Call 307-857-2789 today.
Okay, Ernie, we're back here at the second quarter.
Well, most of the crowd is gone from Johnny Winterhaller Gym. We have a big knot of Worland fans and a big knot of Lander fans. Everyone else has fled the gym. Not that many folks left here after the big level games, which packed this place to the rafters. Tigers come back down the court. Here's Andrews off to Herford. Herford on top of the key, near side, Hollingshead in the corner, Andrews. Andrews looking on top, goes to Pax over in the far side. Andrews now to Herford. Herford in the lane, soft jumper's good.
I just like his fearlessness. He reminds me a little bit of Allen Iverson going in the paint with all the big boys.
Tigers by 2. Cannon drives, hands it off to Mitchell. Ooh. Drives and scores.
That was quick.
Boy, that was a wide open. I tell you, the C's parted that time for Mitchell, and he gets his first points of the game, and we're tied at 15. Andrews off to Hereford for Lander in the forecourt. On the right-hand wing, Andrews has it, moves it out of the corner. Far side, Hollingshead. Now here's McFadden. Underneath to Pax. He lays it up and in. Hollingshead with the first basket of the game for him. And Lander goes back out 17-15. Cannon for the Warriors. Slow dribble. Now he accelerates, takes a shot from 10. No. Rebounded by Hereford for Lander. Off to McFadden. Into the forecourt now. Back to Hereford. Hereford on the elbow. Gives it over to McFadden. McFadden on the right side now. Hollingshead has it. Or on the left side, I should say. Wrong side of the gym, Ernie. Here we go. Andrews has it. Now a long cross-court pass in the corner. Here's St. Clair back over to Hereford for another three. This one was closer, but still missed. He's shot 4, I think, from that area, Jerry.
Yeah, he's trying to find that sweet spot.
There's a shot up and off, not good by Mascaro. It's no good. Lander gets the rebound. Here's Hereford all the way down the court. In the corner, Hollingshead for 3, and it's just a little bit short. And a steal by Noah St. Clair at 2 points for the Tigers. And it goes 19-15. Boy, that was a smooth move by Noah.
Yeah, number 24 thought he got a little hack there, but I think Noah got most of the ball. The referee was standing right there, didn't say a thing.
Yeah, well, that doesn't mean anything in some of the games we've seen. And here's a strip, a turnover by the Worland Warriors. Nice steal that time by the Tigers down court. Here's McFadden, and over the top and on his back. We'll have a foul against Elias Mitchell, his second of the game. And that is the first team foul here by Worland in the second period. And we have a timeout for substitutions. And a whole bunch of folks coming in for Lander, including Nolan Post. And Garrett Romer is coming in. And Garrett Romer, Nolan Post. Who else is out there?
Spins underneath the basket, throwing it in right now.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Post has it now on the near side. Romer back to Post, the freshman on top of the key. Back to Romer, back to Post. Now Garrett has it. Garrett Romer over to Gwynna. Looked like he wanted to try the 3 but didn't. Romer fakes the 3 and throws it away.
Should have shot.
Yeah, should have shot, but he threw it away. A turnover. Lander 19-15. Worland coming back with 2 minutes to go here in the first half. There's Cooper Cannon with the ball. Cooper Cannon outside the arc by about 10 feet. Gives it over to Mascaro. Mascaro to Page. Back over to Cannon. Cannon has the ball knocked away. Turnover. Here we go. St. Clair all alone. Lays it up and he's fouled.
Oh.
And he hits the, he's down on the ground and they're calling over the trainers. Here comes Stu Mullins. Yeah, he got slammed into that big end of the big mat at the end. He was fouled. Now the trainer comes over as well for the Tigers. Yeah. And Noah's holding his head. His dad is coming out on the floor right now. His mom looks pretty worried too.
He took a hard one there.
Yeah, he sure did.
His head was straight on. I'm glad it wasn't at an angle.
Yeah, really.
But should we go to break here?
Well, yeah, let's go to a break. We'll be right back. 1:34 to go, first half, 19-15, Lander.
If you're raising a glass, please don't get behind the wheel. Plan a ride, call a friend, or stay the night. From all of us at White Dot to you, happy holidays. And please, don't drink and drive.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Okay, Ernie, we're back, and Noah seems no worse for wear. He's getting some training help.
Yeah, the trainer for the Rocky Mountain and Level High Schools is over there with him right now. I had a nice chat with her yesterday. And Hollingshead will take the free throws for St. Clair, and it's way short. Barely nicks the front of the rim. And Lander's free throw shooting woes are well known. I think they're next to last in shooting for all of Class 3A. And next one goes in. Hey, good for him, 1 for 2. So it's 20-15, 5-point lead. Minute and a half to go here, first half. Cannon brings it into the forecourt on the left-hand wing. Dribbles it across the key now, goes to the right side, and that is Taylor Ruckman. Underneath the basket, there's a nice shot up by Page that goes in, and he now has 5 points in the game. Taylor Ruckman seeing his first action. He had a hyperextended knee that kept him out of the first game with the Tigers. All right, back. Here's Gwynna for 3. It's an air ball. And the ball goes back inside, picked up by the Warriors. Taylor Ruckman got it. Now underneath the basket, it goes to Mascaro and traveled. 5th turnover by the Worland Warriors with 49 seconds left, period 1. Gwynna will go take the ball out of bounds. And coming out of the game now is Ruckman. He's got that big knee brace on. He didn't play against Lander in the first game, and he played a little bit in Worland's second game. Tigers come back down. Gwynna has it. Romer on the near side. Finn McFadden in the far corner goes to Leica. Back around the horn now. Finn McFadden has it. Back to Gwynna. He faked the 3. Over to McFadden. 26 seconds to go. They're looking for the last shot here.
I think so.
McFadden now. 20 seconds. Back over to Gwynna.
Romer's in and out of the paint. He wants that ball.
Yeah.
He's flashing, showing them, hey, I'm right here.
13 seconds to go. Here's Gwynna in the corner. Romer's shot is short. Not good. Ball's on the ground. Picked up by McFadden with 1 second. Shot is just short.
It's the rim.
Yeah, and that's the end of the first half of play. The Lander Tigers 20 and the Worland Warriors 17. We'll be back with our halftime scoring roundup and more right after this on KFCW 93.1.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Discover Thermopolis is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long. Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Clogged drains? Top Priority Drain Cleaning's got you. Fair prices, top service, and a lowest price guarantee. Show any past price and they'll beat it by 5%. Call Top Priority now at 307-709-CLOG. They would like to wish all the Fremont County teams good luck this year.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry Aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Okay, Ernie, we're back with about 6 minutes left before we're going to tip off, and it is eerily quiet here after the rousing bands and huge crowds. And
yeah, well,
we can hear everybody thinking and talking.
Yeah, we sure can. Lander leading here at halftime, 20-17. Looking at our scoring for Worland, that's pretty even all the way up and down the chart here. Grant Page has 5, 2 baskets, 1 for 2 from the line. 4 by Cooper Cannon with 2 field goals. Then it's 2 points for everybody else on field goals. Kobe Bradshaw and Elias Mitchell, Michael Williams, and Colt Weber, all with 2 points. Total of 5 turnovers in the first half for Worland, and they only had 3 fouls in that first half. Conversely, Lander only had 2 fouls in the first half. Nice clean play here so far. Leading scorer is Noah St. Clair, and we hope he is okay. I guess we'll find out if he comes back out. He had crashed headfirst into the big soft cushion there at the end of the floor. He has 12 points, all on field goals. He's 0 for 2 at the line. 3 points by Quincy Gwynna with 1 tray. 3 points by Pax Hollingshead with a field goal and 1 for 2 from the line. And then 2 points by Darian Herford on a field goal. So at the end of the first period, Lander led 13-8, and the Worland Warriors outscored Lander 9-7 in that second period. And so at halftime, it's Lander 20 and Worland 17. I mentioned Worland had 5 turnovers in that first half, and Lander had 3. So pretty clean game. Not that many fouls, not that many turnovers, and some exciting play on the floor.
A solid play on the floor. And looked like we were going to maybe run away with it with the way we got off to that first run. And you got to hats off to the Worland Warriors. They're pretty smart, and they came back, and they're not going to give up. They want that third place seeding as much as we do.
Yeah, well, Lander had a 9-point lead there in the first period before Worland started coming back. And I tell you, they had Cooper Cannon had 2 really good baskets there that brought them back into the game and cut that big deficit down. So Lander by 3 here at the start of the third period of play, and we'll be back with the next 8 minutes right after we take this time out on KFCW 93.1.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Life moves fast, and Range Internet is your high-speed partner. From working the ranch, running your business, or just out having fun. $80 1 gig internet from Range keeps you going at life speed. Fast and reliable service, all backed by local experts with the latest in online security. Only $80 a month, with no contracts and no phone lines required. Don't just follow the herd. Lead the way. Visit range.net and discover how $80 1 gig internet can help you live your West life.
Riverton Blodorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blodorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blodorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blodorn Lumber.
Wyoglass wants to wish all the Lander Valley Tiger teams good luck this year. Wyoglass is locally owned and operated in Lander. They bleed green. Call or stop in today to get a quote on a window or get a quick fix on your window for a rock chip. Wyoglass is Lander.
Out of the locker room, and he's not out there.
Okay, Ernie, we're back with 2 minutes left in the halftime, and Noah's taking his time, and they may just side on the side of precaution there and just have him sit the rest of the game.
Well, here he comes now. No, that's Hollingshead. I'm sorry. Coach Mullins coming out, and the Tigers are back out with 1:40 to go here until halftime. And here come the Panthers, or no, the Warriors out.
Well, their fan base is cheering them on, making a lot more noise than our group.
Yeah, well, our group, our team kind of dribbled out of the locker room there, not very fast. Ones and twos. And I don't see Noah out there. No.
I think it might be a good call just to he's such a vital part of this team. So
make sure he's not injured. Yeah, he was on a fast break and was fouled and went head first into the big padded cushion at the end of the floor. And was down for a few times. I don't think he was knocked out.
Oh, no.
But he was, because he was holding his head. And
it stunned him for sure.
Oh, sure, yeah.
I'm just glad it was like a straight on. His neck wasn't at an angle.
Right.
Up or back, up or down, and that could have been a little more complicated. But
I see the trainer for Lovell and Rocky Mountain High is over there talking with Coach Mullins right now.
Mm-hmm.
So she's probably giving him an update on Noah. And we'll be ready to go here in another half a minute. And the Tigers will come out with a 3-point lead. It is 20-17 in the third place game. The winner gets the third seed from the West, and the loser gets the fourth. And, of course...
Midway! Come to Midway Auto and RV.
You want to try to avoid that if at all possible.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have confidence, you can beat anybody. So 20-17, Jerry, go ahead.
Any given day, right? It's you don't have to be the best team in the state. You have to be the best team for those 32 minutes.
That's right.
So we'll see how it turns out.
Okay, let's see who the Tigers bring out. They're going to bring out Caleb Andrews as a starter. Quincy Gwynna is coming out. We have Pax Hollingshead and Darian Herford and Garrett Romer. Okay, still have a little bit hideout there with Romer and Hollingshead. Here's Gwynna as Lander gets the ball to start the period. Underneath, the ball gets away. Herford picks it up to Andrews at the free throw line. Gwynna back to Herford. Herford jump shot from 7 feet, no. Lander, McFadden, rebound, 2 points for Finn McFadden. Nice positioning to grab that carom.
Is that his first 2 of the game?
Yeah, it is.
Wow, Finn. Let's get rolling.
Play just underway here in the third quarter. We have Mascaro with the ball. He hands it off. Underneath it goes to Mitchell. Mitchell on the outside now. Goes to Williams. Williams in the paint, turns around, scores. Michael Williams with 2. He has 4 now, Jerry.
Yeah, he's got a good little move there. He just backs Finn down in the paint and then just kind of rolled off. Did a little shot off him.
22-19, Lander with the lead. Here's Herford over to Gwynna. Back to Hereford in the middle to McFadden. In the corner, Andrews. Cross court to Gwynna. Back to Hereford. Hereford drives toward the paint. Kicks it in the corner. Underneath now to McFadden. Bounce pass underneath to Gwynna for two. What a nice play that was by the Tigers. As McFadden just fed Gwynna.
No look pass. It was a bounce pass in the paint, but there was no else around it, so it worked beautifully.
It worked beautifully. That's the only time I think that's allowed. Here's Mascaro, gives it over to Cannon, 24-19, Lander by 5. Now Mascaro has it again. They're on the left wing underneath the basket. Williams, turnaround jumper, good.
Hey, the guy's got game.
Yeah, he sure does, and he has 6 points in the game now. He's one of the tall lads out there for the Warriors. Here's Hereford for Lander. Outside, fake the three, over to Andrews on the left corner. Now across to Gwynna. McFadden has it now. Long cross-court pass to Hereford, who launches a three. No, a little bit too short. McFadden, the follow is not good. Rebounded by a Hollingshead. He puts it in. Pax with a nice carom, and he followed the ball and got it in the hoop, Jerry.
I love it when they follow their shot. I don't like them when they're standing back there like the Statue of Liberty looking at their shot.
Especially since the Statue of Liberty is in New York Harbor. Okay, here we go. Gunnar Mascaro on the near side to Page. Page under the basket, has it knocked away. Ball out of bounds. No, picked up by Hereford. Boy, he's everywhere on the court. Now he falls down and loses the ball. So a turnover on each team. Down court, there's a shot up, and goaltending is going to be called.
I think so. That was goaltending.
Yeah. Hollingshead is going to, they're going to give 2 points to Cooper Cannon as Pax goaltended on him. He slapped the backboard as the ball was up there.
Yeah, he trapped it up against the backboard.
Yeah. 26-23. Lander by 3, 5:04 to go here in the third period of play. This is for third place in the West 3A. Here comes Hereford down court for the Tigers. Over to Gwynna. Gwynna to Hereford. Back to Gwynna. Back to Hereford. Hereford on top of the key. Throws it to the left-hand wing. Underneath the basket. McFadden can't shoot. Andrews now over to Hereford in the lane. Puts up a soft jumper. No, but rebounded by Andrews for Lander. Back out to Hereford on top of the key. They'll run the play again. Here's Hereford over to Gwynna. Gwynna. Oh, he looked like he wanted to throw it in the middle, but he didn't. Hollingshead. Now Hereford. Gwynna. Back to Hereford on the left-hand wing. Hereford moves it in over to Gwynna. Gwynna back to Hereford. Hereford at the elbow here. Stops. Oh, and he was hit in the face. No foul called. There's Andrews underneath to McFadden. Finn underneath the basket. Can't shoot. Kicks it out to Leica, and a timeout called. Yeah.
Stu didn't like what he was seeing at all.
Yeah, 3:55 to go. Lander 26 and Worland 23. Back after this on KFCW 93.1.
SUV. Every vehicle goes through a 100-point inspection, and every vehicle comes with a warranty. Our Super Bowl is giving our customers the friendliest service, the easiest buying process, and the best deal possible.
Treat Midway like the home team. We always make the best play for our customers. Come experience the Midway difference. Where you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming.
We are back here.
Okay, 26-23, Lander Valley by 3 over the Worland Warriors. Lander will have the ball in the backcourt. So far, the Tigers' leading scorer is out of the game. He had a possible head injury at the end of the last period. Here's Hollingshead over to Hereford. Now underneath and back over to Gwynna for 3.
Whoa, nice.
Nice one by Gwynna, his second 3 of the game. And it goes up 29-23. Lander by 6. Worland brings it back down. Gunnar Mascaro on top of the key, guarded by Hereford. He's close to a 5-second count. Just gets rid of it on count number 4. over to Ruckman. Ruckman underneath the basket, backs his way in, but he can't shoot. But Mitchell will, and it's up, off, not good. Rebound goes to the Tigers. 3-on-2 break for Lander. Down court, underneath Hollingshead, lays it up and in, and one. Pax Hollingshead gets the basket. He now has 7 points in the game, and the foul goes against the Worland Warriors. They're going to call that one on Elias Mitchell, his third. And that is their first team foul here of the second half. He comes out of the game. No, that's Ruckman that comes out of the game. And coming in is Kobe Bradshaw, also going out there, if he'll turn his number. 23, that's Elias Mitchell comes out. And we'll see who else comes in. Number 22 is in, Grant Page. Shot is up, off, not good. So Pax has missed 2 out of 3 free throws. Warriors, the far side outside, Weber. Weber underneath to Page. Page in the lane, stops, and the ball's knocked out of bounds. What a beautiful play. Was that Finn that did that, or was that Andrews?
I think it was actually Gwynna, number 11, stuck his hand in there as he was going by. That's what I looked at.
Well, very good.
It was quick hands.
One of the Tigers knocked it away.
Yeah, very quick.
Page was going to have a hook shot for a basket, and they knocked it away.
Yeah, Gwynna was right behind him. He didn't see him at all.
2:51. There's the inbounds play, and it goes out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Warriors as Gwynna was right there, knocked it out. So taking it out is Kobe Bradshaw. Inbounds to Page. Around the horn it goes. Now Mascaro near side to Bradshaw. Bradshaw back outside. Here's Mascaro with it. Drives the base or the paint. Can't shoot. Goes outside.
Ooh,
there's a steal and out of bounds, and it'll go to Lander. Last touched, I think, by Page. Nice hands by McFadden.
Oh, that was so quick. He's kind of like behind him. He just stuck his hand out.
Tigers leading now 31-23. Have a chance to go up by 10. Here's a shot for 3. Got it! Darian Herford finally on his 5th attempt. Gets the 3 ball for Lander. 34-23, 11-point lead, largest of the game. Here's Cannon for Worland from 7 feet off the rim. Not good. Rebounded by Quincy. Gwynna passes it over to Andrews. Down court to McFadden. McFadden on the far side to Herford. Now in the middle. McFadden underneath to Brenner Coleman. Now outside. Inside. And 2 and 1 for Finn McFadden. Here we go, Tigers. Here we go.
Yeah, there's that run we've been waiting for all weekend.
Yep. Personal foul's going to be called on 22. Grant Page is first. And Worland's coach Tanner Hart calls timeout. Lander 36 and Worland 23. Back on KFCW 93.1.
County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, community health centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Carney, we're back with what, minute 54 left, and Mr. McFadden is going to shoot some free throws.
Yeah, Finn hasn't been to the line yet in this evening's game. 36-23, Lander by 13. Toes the line. And it's not good. So, no three-point play. Worland gets the rebound. Kobe Bradshaw brings it down court. Bradshaw on the left-hand wing at the elbow, gives it off to Mascaro. Back, there's a shot up and good by Cooper Cannon. His 8th point of the game, and it's an 11-point lead for Lander, 36-25. 90 seconds to go here, third period of play. Caleb Andrews out on top, over to McFadden. McFadden makes a drive into the paint, stops, does a swivel, off to Andrews, now over to Herford. Herford in the paint, kicks it over, nice shot by Gwynna, doesn't roll in, he gets his own rebound and tries again. No, not good, and the ball's on the ground, and we have a foul on Lander on the rebound.
Yeah, I think Gwynna got a little rambunctious there trying to corral that last rebound.
Yes, and on the baseline, shot is way off the mark, and we have a foul going to be called on Lander on the shot by Mascaro.
I think they got it on Caleb Andrews there.
And they did. That is his first foul. And the second team foul on Lander, and at the line is Cooper Cannon, who makes it good. I call him Canyon every once in a while because in Lander Rotary, we had a service project at Copper Canyon in Mexico. The Tarahumara people. And Cooper Canyon sounds a lot like Canyon. Shot is up, no good. He missed his second one. Here's Romer. Romer in the backcourt over to Hollingshead. Finn McFadden has it now halfway between the lines. Far side, outside. 32 seconds. They're going to go for the last shot here in the third period. Down to 25 seconds now. McFadden still just bouncing the ball down there. 16 seconds now. Well, about 10,
right.
They're going to start moving, I think.
I like to move a little earlier, like 12 seconds, just to get an offensive rebound chance.
Okay, here's the 10. It goes over Leica for three. He got it! Cooper, Coulter, Leica for three. And there's the long shot that doesn't do anything. So at the end of 3 periods of play, Lander Valley 39 and the Worland Warriors 26. They had 9 points in that period for Worland, and Lander had 19. So way to go, Tigers. We'll be back after this.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to cheer on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for family fun night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union is more than a place to bank. It's a partner in every financial journey. From checking and savings to auto loans and mortgages, they give members the tools to move forward. Known for local service and decisions made right here in Wyoming, their team offers...
Dude, okay, we're good. Okay, Ernie, we're back here.
Okay, Grant Page misses a shot from the paint. Lander gets the rebound. Here's Hollingshead in the corner to Romer. Romer back to Hollingshead for three. It bounces, not good. Page goes high for the rebound for Worland. 7.5 minutes to go in the game. Lander by 13 on our WyoToday.com scoreboard. Here we go. Outside. Cannon with the ball. No, that's Kobe Bradshaw, sorry. Goes over to Boland Barthelemos. Now on the near side to Mascaro. Mascaro in the paint, stops, puts up a short shot, hits it. Mascaro with a nice little basket there, his first of the game. And it is 39-28, 11 points. Here's McFadden in the lane, stops, fires it outside. Now it goes to Romer. Back over to Leica, back to Romer. Romer at the free throw line, over to McFadden. McFadden kicks it over underneath Hollingshead, lays it up, and he's fouled. He'll get 2 shots. No, that was, that was Pax. Okay, personal fouls, I think going to go against Cannon. Let's see. No, it goes against Grant Page, his second team, or first team foul here. Shot by Hollingshead, nothing but net. Pax is now 2 of 4 from the line.
It's good to see our free throw shooting back to a little bit of normalcy.
Second shot rolls around and rolls off. Not good. 6.5 minutes to go. Lander 40-28. Tigers need to keep the accelerator down to the floor. Can't let up now. Kobe Bradshaw with it on the near side. Goes to Weber. Weber in the paint, falls down, and he's pushed. So that'll be a foul, I think, on Brenner Coleman. No, it goes against Romer. Romer Garrett gets his first foul. First team foul. McFadden comes out of the game. In comes Andrews. So we've got Andrews, Leica, Romer. There's a long shot from the corner. In and out, not good. Rebound goes to Lander. Darn it, Caleb Andrews.
Yep, well, number 2 almost had a good layup there.
Yeah. Okay, Tigers back on defense. 6:03 to go here. Got tongue-tied there for a second. Here's Mascaro out to Bradshaw. Bradshaw under to Page. His shot off the glass and 1. Page gets the basket. He has 7 points now. And we'll go to the free throw line. The personal foul is whistled against Brenner Coleman, his second team foul. So Page at the free throw line. He's 1 for 2 there tonight. And it's not good. Rebounded by Hollingshead. Quickly off to Andrews. Andrews down in the corner underneath. Brenner Coleman was open for a second, but he brings it back out to Hollingshead. Packs over to Andrews. Andrews far side Leica. Leica at the free throw line. Back over to Andrews. Across the key he goes. Over to Romer. Romer in the middle of the lane. Kicks it back to Leica. He's got a lane. Back over to Romer. Didn't take the shot there. Here's Hollingshead. Back over to Leica for 3. It bounces and not good. Went a little bit to the left side and fell off. Worland has the rebound. 5:16 to go. 40-30 on our WildToday.com scoreboard. Tigers by 10. Underneath the basket, looking for an outlet is Mitchell. Whoop. And there's a steal and a foul on Worland. Yeah, on over the back foul is going to go against the Warriors. And let's see who that is on. Is it 14? No, 24. That is Michael Williams. Williams gets the personal. That's his third. 5:04 to go, and that is the second team foul.
Timeout.
And a timeout called on the floor. 5:04 to go in the game. Lander 40, Worland 30. Back on KFCW 93.1.
Proud supporters of all Wyoming sports teams, they're as committed to the community as they are to their members. Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union. Your money, your goals, your altitude.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Okay, Ernie, we're back with about 25 seconds before the timeout ends.
And this, Jim, enjoy it. You can kind of roll a bowling ball down the bleachers and not hit anybody here. It's pretty much on this side where we are is almost empty. There's a few Lander fans down here, about a dozen of them. And on the other side, probably a couple dozen fans over there for Lander. And there's a big bunch of folks from Worland here.
Yeah, they're rooting them on.
Now they're pretty close to level 2. So
Yeah.
that's good. Glad to see folks out supporting their high school athletes.
Yeah, Level's a good location, even though it's up here up north by the Montana border.
40-30, Lander has it. Inbounds pass to Romer in the backcourt. Romer back over to Hollingshead. Pax brings it down over to Coleman. Coleman drives it down. Now Andrews has it in the lane, stops underneath the basket to Brenner Coleman. He takes up and kicks it out. He couldn't shoot. He was too far under. Here's Garrett Romer now outside to Hollingshead. Back to Romer. Romer almost mishandled it. There's Andrews now on the far side. Tigers are playing kind of a weave here, Gary.
I think it's taking some time.
Hollingshead for 3, and it goes in. And that's the first 3 by Pax Hollingshead, 43-30. We're almost near the halfway point of the quarter. This is for 3rd place. Seeding at state. There's a shot up by Mascaro and a foul on Lander on the drive. And the basket goes in. That was really close to player control foul.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. So here comes Finn McFadden in for for Brenner Coleman. He picked up his 3rd foul.
Yep.
And at the line, here is Mascaro for the old three-point, old-fashioned three-point play. Missed it. Rebound by Hollingshead. And whistle and a timeout called by Stu. I actually thought that was going to be a foul on Mascaro, but looked over and saw that Lander had called timeout. It's a full timeout for 7 to go. Lander 43, Worland 32. Back on KFCW 93.1.
Sweets Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
Okay, Ernie, we're back with a little bit of time left in this 4th quarter. And
yeah, we're at the halfway mark, Jerry.
It's kind of not anticlimactic after all the excitement that happened today, punching our ticket to the big dance and everything.
Well, I'm so happy for the Tigers.
Oh, man.
It's been 5 years since they've been there.
Yeah.
And they're going this year, and so are the Lady Tigers.
Yeah.
Lady Tigers were the only representative last year. Now trapped on the far corner. Long pass down court and underneath the basket. Lays it up and in is Coulter Leica. That was a smart move by McFadden. He just hauled it all the way down the floor. Here's Mascaro. Shots up, not good. Rebound is going to go to Bradshaw. Kicks it out. There's a long shot for 3, and that goes in by Williams. And that's his first tray, and it's 45-35, 10-point lead. Here's Leica over to Andrews, back to Leica on the left wing. On the right side now, in the corner. Here's Romer to Leica. Leica gives it off. Hollingshead. Now here's Andrews in the paint, kicks it over to Leica. Leica on top to McFadden. Back to Romer. He takes a 3, got it. Garrett Romer. He has a 3 ball, and it's 48-35. We're down to 3 minutes to go in the game. Worland on offense. There's a takeaway. Turnover by Worland. And Lander, they throw it away. Well, that's a little bit of adrenaline.
Yeah.
Lander had McFadden or Leica all the way open down there, and the pass went into the 30-yard line outside on the football field. Okay, here we go. Mascaro. Under 3 minutes to go here in the game. Lander with a 13-point lead. Worland down. Here's Cannon. Cannon underneath the basket. There's a reverse layup that's not good. Rebound, good. Well, he missed the reverse layup, but Taylor Ruckman got the rebound and scored. Here's the Tigers now. McFadden over to Herford to Gwynna. 2.5 minutes to go in the game. Lander by 11, 48-37. And Hereford just brings it out. He's going to dribble the ball until someone comes up on him. Here's a pass over. Around the horn it goes to McFadden. Back to Hereford. Hereford stops. Hollingshead in the corner. Oh, Pax was there for a easy basket, but the pass was over his head. Oh! And there's a great block on the play by the Tigers. Oh, that was a wonderful block. Was that Andrews who did that? Yeah, that was Caleb Andrews who did that.
Safe to say that he's over his illness.
Here's McFadden and a timeout called. Oh, McFadden was going to score, but Stu calls timeout. That's all right. Minute 43 to go. Lander 48, Worland 37. We'll be back after this 1 minute timeout on KFCW 93.1.
Warm Valley Health in Fort Washakie is a full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
The Fremont County Fair would like to thank everyone for making 2025 such a great year. Plans are already underway for an exciting 2026. They can't wait to welcome everyone back. For upcoming events and fair updates, visit fremontcountyfair.org. See you in 2026.
Service Plumbing in Riverton serves all.
Okay, Ernie, we're back with a minute 43 left.
Lander leading by 48-37. The Tigers have the ball out of bounds underneath the Worland basket. Finn McFadden has it. Here's the inbounds to Hereford on top to Gwynna. In the middle. McFadden back outside to Gwynna. Near side now Andrews. Andrews almost lost the ball. Underneath to Gwynna. Gwynna off the glass and no good, but the rebound by Hereford. Hereford turnaround jumper and one. Hereford gets the basket and the foul. Draws the foul.
I love his game.
I really do too.
His exuberance, and he comes flying in amongst them tall guys and just doesn't even let it faze him.
Kobe Bradshaw had the foul. Reminds me of Abe Lopez, who played for the Tigers a few years ago. He had that same kind of energy and drive.
Yeah, he's a defensive spark plug, but you got to give him his props for his offense, too.
Well, the shot is missed. Rebounded by Andrews. For Tigers keep it. Minute and a half to go in the game. Here's Hereford on the outside. Tigers en route to the third place finish here at the West 3A. Here's Gwynna. Gwynna all the way, lays it up and in. Oh, he opened the gates and scored. Quincy Gwynna with 10 points in the game now. And on the other side, it's Michael Williams with the basket on the fast rebound. Minute to go in the game. Lander 52, Worland 39. Tigers are going to win third place and get a number 3 seeding from the West at the state tournament this coming Thursday in Casper. And we'll be there to bring you all the action on KFCW 93.1. Here's McFadden on top of the key. Over to Gwynna now with 37 seconds to go. And timeout called by Stu Mullins. And I think we're going to have some players come back into the game, and the seniors are going to go out.
Think so.
Maybe. Let's see. Well, that was a real quick timeout.
I like it. I think they were just trying to
get the players in.
Number 4.
Okay, and
we're going to bring 5. We're going to bring them all in.
We got all the players out there. Lander, 10-5 advantage on the floor. Okay, here comes the big applause from the Lander faithful now as the Tiger starters go out. A little confusion there on that one. But let's see, we've got Nolan Post, we've got Garrett Romer, we have Afton Cox out there, and we have number 4. I don't know who that is.
That's our only unknown. I'm going to check the program real quick.
Yeah. All right.
Luck.
Here we go. Here's Nolan Post at the free throw line on the side to Romer. Now to Mr. number 4. Back over to Leica. Leica in the corner. Lander's playing clock. We've got 10 seconds to go. Lander's not going to score. And the Tigers, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lander wins 52 to 39. Lander 52, Worland 39. And so the rubber ball goes to Lander as they've won 2 on the season against Worland, against 1 loss. So the 39, Worland got 13 points here in the fourth quarter. Lander scored 52, and they also had 13 points in the quarter. All right, we'll be back with our post-game show and our scoring wrap-up, and hopefully a visit with Stu Mullins right after we take this timeout on 93.1 KFCW.
Construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
Arapahoe First is proud to support all Fremont County athletes. Just like the hard work you put into every game, we're here for tribal and non-tribal members alike. Wishing every athlete a season of strength and success. Call 307-463-4185 to discover what Arapahoe First can do for you.
Since 1964, Valley Lumber and Supply has been more than a hometown hardware store. They've been family. From weekend projects to big builds, they've got you covered with free delivery and a team that cares. They're proud supporters of our local sports teams. Visit valleylumbersupply.com, where hometown pride builds strong projects.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
Golden Buffalo Jewelry in Riverton knows that sports bring our community together. From Friday night lights to weekend tournaments, they're proud to cheer on our local athletes and support the teams that give us so much to root for. At 407 East Main, you'll find something special for everyone. Timeless pieces, unique gifts, and a selection worth exploring. Stop in, discover the perfect treasure, and know you're supporting a business that supports local sports. Where community and sparkle shine side by side. Call 307-857-2789 today.
This season, celebrate safely. If you're raising a glass, please don't get behind the wheel. Plan a ride, call a friend, or stay the night. From all of us at White Dot to you, happy holidays. And please, don't drink and drive.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Okay, Ernie, we're back and a post-game wrap-up show. Let's.
All right, very good. And the Lander Valley Tigers have captured third place here at the West 3A Regional with a really impressive 52-39 victory over the Worland Warriors. So Lander will be the third seed at state. That starts next Thursday in Casper. Lovell was the West 3A boys winner. Pinedale was second, Lander third, and Worland fourth. those are the teams that will be going to the state tournament on the boys' side. And on the girls' side, the qualifiers, Cody won the regional championship. Lander was second. Cody beat the Tigers 67-35. Cody is undefeated so far this year. Also going will be Pinedale, was the winner in the third place game over Level, 48-25. So the brackets will be set for the state tournament, and away we go. And Lander has both teams going to the state tournament. We see athletic director Matt George down there walking down the field. He and his wife were here today. And was it Caroline? Oh, I don't remember her name. Anyway, but they're here. I was glad to see support by the Lander AD being here in Level. So the team is back in the locker room with the coaches, and we'll have Coach Mullins come out here after a while, and hopefully we'll get an injury update on Noah St. Clair, who incidentally, Jerry, ended up being the high point guy for Lander.
Oh, yeah, he started so hot.
Yeah, he had 10 points in the first quarter, and then he added a bucket in the second before he was injured, and he ends up the game with 12. We had 3 players in double figures. Pax Hollingshead had 11. Quincy Gwynna had 10. Hollingshead had 1-3, 3 field goals, and he was 2 for 5 from the free throw line. And Gwynna had 2 trays and 2 field goals for his 10 points. Did I get that right? 3. Yeah, he had 2 threes. That's 6. That's. Now, wait a minute. I think I counted this up. No, he got 10. Yeah, that's right. Okay, and then down Coulter Leica had 1-3, and he had 1 field goal for 5. 4 points by Finn McFadden. He was more a floor general tonight, Jerry.
Good call. Yeah, he didn't do his he had a few places where like Finn of old, but yeah, he's definitely directing traffic today.
Yeah, he has 4 points, 2 field goals, 0 for 1 at the line, and then let's see, we got the 5 points by Leica, 3 points by Garrett Romer on a 3. So the Tigers ended up shooting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trays tonight. And that really helped them on the outside shooting to keep the game out of reach by the Worland Warriors. It was a close game at the end of the first period. Lander led 13-8. At halftime, it was 20-17. The end of the third period, Lander really poured on the gas. They scored 19 in the period, 9 for Worland. They led after 3, 39-26, and then coasted here to the 52-39 victory. Turnovers, Lander only had 5 turnovers and 7 for the Worland Warriors. Worland did not have a player in double figures tonight. Michael Williams was the high scorer with 9 points. He had 1 tray and 4 field goals. Wait a minute. Let's see. That's 4. That's 7. That's 9. No, that's right. He had 9 points. And then 7 points by Grant Page. 5 points by Cooper Cannon. And then everyone else had 2 points. Colt Weber, Taylor Ruckman, Elias Mitchell, Gunnar Mascaro, Crew Neighbors, and Kobe Bradshaw all had 2 points. So the Tigers had good outside shooting and took the advantage away from Worland, and Worland could not respond. And again, our final score here is Lander 52 and Worland 39. We're going to be waiting for the head coach to come out and visit with us. In the meantime, we're going to take a timeout on KFCW 93.1.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Discover Thermopolis is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long. Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Clogged drains? Top Priority Drain Cleaning's got you. Fair prices, top service, and a lowest price guarantee. Show any past price and they'll beat it by 5%. Call Top Priority now at 307-709-CLOG. They would like to wish all the Fremont County teams good luck this year.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry Aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry. And this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Yeah, especially in the lane.
Yeah.
Yeah, had a nice block down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah. Okay. All right. Ernie Over, Jerry, much more back with you on KFCW. And joining us up here is Brenner Coleman, sophomore. And Brenner, the Tigers did it. You're over the hump.
Yeah.
You got punched your ticket to states.
Yeah, it's a surreal moment. We've been working hard. We've been battling all season, trying to prove ourselves, and finally we did it. We proved ourselves in probably the biggest tournament that we needed to prove ourselves in. So
absolutely. Now, you didn't have any points tonight, but you made some really outstanding defensive plays on the Warriors. Tell us about that one big block you had.
I just tried to get in position and find myself in a good spot without fouling, and just jumped and contested, and I was kind of hoping maybe I could get a block, or maybe I just contest enough, and I got right in the right spot and got a block there. So
yeah, that was a great block. I thought I was going to go through the wall. You had a lot of oomph on that block. Yeah, well, that's great. What did Coach tell you after the game?
Let's go play our game at state. Let's go prove ourselves, and let's go get a win first round, and we'll see where it goes from there.
Now, tell me about the attitude of the team at halftime against Powell. In the loser-out game, you guys were down by 10 points at halftime.
When we first walked in there, it was a little sad, but by the end of that meeting, we were ready to go. We were ready to go prove ourselves that second half. Go show them who the Landon Tigers are.
Yeah, they did, and the Tigers, you did do it, and you qualified for state. And that was a great moment. What was the locker room like?
It was excited. It was loud. It was probably one of the best feelings I've ever had. Best environments I've been in. Everybody was excited. We were cheering, yelling, screaming, and it was just a surreal moment.
Oh, that's great. I know Coach was pretty excited too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been 5 years since Lander's been at state, and this was a great one.
Yeah.
And you guys started it out against Worland too.
Yeah.
You had a good game against Worland. You know, you beat them in the first round game here. And let's see. Let me go back to Worland. And Brenner, you had 6 points in that game. That was a good game for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did. I feel like it was a great team game as well. Everybody was contributing. Everybody was playing their part. We were playing good defense, getting tough rebounds, and just hustling the ball like we know we can do.
And of course, you had 2 critical free throws in the game against Powell that sent the Tigers to state. So the free throw shooting has not been very good for Lander this year.
No, we've had our ups and downs, but I feel like we're finally catching a groove, and I feel like we can ride this groove through state and perform well in state.
Well, I certainly hope so, because the free throw shooting was better here in the district tournament. Well, today, for example, you had, let's see, there's 5, 7. You were 3 for 7. That's not great, but it's better than 0 for 7, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Do you like playing for the Tigers?
I love every minute of it.
Now, did you grow up in Lander?
Yeah, for most of my life. I've been when I was younger, I was around, but for majority of my life, I grew up in Lander. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So this is cool. And now the school spirit hopefully will be accelerated a little bit this week at school, huh?
We'll carry on, and hopefully let's carry that energy and that spirit into state.
Yeah, okay. Well, Brenner, thanks very much for coming up and talking with us.
Thank
Go
you.
Tigers.
Yeah.
All right. Brenner Coleman, sophomore for the Lander Valley Tigers, spending a few moments with us here. And his first interview on the radio with us this year. So it's nice to have discussion with Brenner. And I think he's going to find his family, as we also have Pax Hollingshead out here on the floor. We're waiting for Coach Stu Mullins to come over. He's been out of the locker room and is going to be heading our direction. As a matter of fact, we're going to take a short timeout and be right back on KFCW 93.1.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Life moves fast, and Range Internet is your high-speed partner. From working the ranch, running your business, or just out having fun. $80 1 gig internet from Range keeps you going at life speed. Fast and reliable service, all backed by local experts with the latest in online security. Only $80 a month, with no contracts and no phone lines required. Don't just follow the herd. Lead the way. Visit range.net and discover how $80 1 gig internet can help you live your West life.
That is this. Okay, Ernie Over and Jerry Muchmore back with a smiling Coach Stu Mullins. Well, Coach, you prophesied earlier this year that the Tigers were going to come together for a couple of games. And I tell you what, you were down 10 points at halftime against Powell. It was looking a little bleak. And the second half, bingo.
Yeah.
Lander was there.
Yep. Yeah. And, history had shown us up to this point that, when we kind of came off on the wrong foot, we weren't always having the ability to, make up that ground and make the comeback that we needed to. And, you saw us come out with 1 second left on the clock, and really it was just emphasizing that defensively it was not where it needed to be. We gave up, I think, 32 points the first time we played Powell, and they had 38 points in the first half, and it just was not where we needed it to be. And there's no excuses. You either win that game or, everything that you work for is out the window. And to their credit, we only gave up 12 points in the entire second half. And gosh, when we play that well, on defense, we're going to be pretty tough to beat, and we're starting to play that way.
I understand it was a pretty raucous locker room after that win that sent you to states.
You know how it is. I mean,
Yeah.
you work your whole year for this. This one weekend, and as a basketball coach, you're thinking about it for 12 months of the year, and your skill work and your gym sessions and your weight room and your mentorship, and I mean, it's just you're always on, and I feel like the ultimate reward is just getting to state, and and these kids, as we said many times on the radio before, just deserved it. It just was a matter of if they were going to be able to do it, and they did have a tough game against Level. There was a little concern, of course, coming out, and credit Powell. They did what they needed to do and made some shots early and got us on our heels, but yeah, it's there. You can't describe the feeling for these kids that care so much about it, and their teammates and their coaches, and representing our community and our high school, and there's a lot of emotions that are involved in it, and so to have that emotional release that you're going to get to go one more week to Casper, there's just nothing like it.
Yeah, I totally understand that, having been in that position long time ago. Yeah, but it is great. How's Noah?
I think he'll be okay. He had a great first quarter. He came out playing well, and I think he got shaken up a little bit. It was more out of precaution to keep him out in the second half, but
yeah, that's what we thought.
Yeah, so yeah, we'll need him back next week, and
he still ended up being the high scorer for the game for the Tigers.
Yeah, I mean, when we have this stat line and we hold them to 39 points, that's usually when we're our best. And credit, our guys coming off the bench. We knew that we were deeper than them, and we used our advantage. We played all of our kids, and
yes, you did. Yeah.
They all had an opportunity to get in there, and Coulter hit a big shot, and Garrett hit a big shot, and Quincy continues to shoot well, and so it's going to be a lot of fun getting ready to play Torrington next week and get after it.
Yeah, exactly. And we start, we're at Casper College.
Nope, we're at the event center.
We're at the event center first.
Yep,
okay.
On Thursday at noon. It sounds like
Thursday at noon.
Yep.
All right, very good. And then the second day, we swap places with the 4A kids. They come to the Ford Center, and we go to Casper College. Yeah.
And there's nothing like Friday night, in Casper College, and the great thing about winning this game, and Torrington's a great team. They wouldn't have been where they are, but it gives us a chance to potentially win that game on Thursday, and keep on the right side of the bracket is where we want to be. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, the experience of being at the Ford Wyoming Center is pretty awesome. None of these kids on your team have felt that yet.
Nope, they haven't. They've watched all their older brothers do it, and have that experience, and it's just super special, especially for that group of seniors that we've been so dang close these last couple of years. 2 years ago, Noah's a sophomore, we lose by 1 to number 1 Pinedale, and
then Vermont bounces us out in one of those late games.
Yep. And last year, we go to triple overtime with Mountain View, and you're on the wrong side of the bracket. And it just comes down to really winning that first game is huge, and it makes your life a whole lot harder if you don't. And we did it. We did it this year, and so all credit to our kids.
Well, I noticed we had pretty good turnout of Lander fans who made the drive up here. I noticed even the farthest fans came from Boise, Idaho.
Yep.
Your folks.
Yep. And they finally, but now they get to go watch state, instead of us being there watching these teams that we beat, and
right.
That's what it's been the last couple of years. It's like, man, if we could just be in here, we'd have a chance, because we've beat all these teams, so it's going to be a lot of fun, and we're really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I had a really nice chat today in the hospitality room with Matt George and your freshman coach, Terry Hopkins.
Oh, yeah.
It was old time week.
Oh, good.
Telling all these stories, and Matt was soaking it all in.
Yeah. Well, it's awesome. I mean, we have great administration, and Brad Neuendorf shows up, Thursday, and he doesn't have to do that, and he's here, and Matt's here, and cheering us on and giving us positive support. And Brad sent me a really nice text last night after Level, just how commending how hard we played and how we were in it until the end. And and so it's I've always said it, but it only happens if you have a supportive administration that understands the deal and how difficult it is. And we have some of the best, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, I tell you, it pays the Lady Tigers are the number 2 seed in the state. They had a tremendous season.
Yes, they
did. And what you ended up now, how many wins? 16 wins.
Yep.
Is that right? Yeah, 16 wins on the season. So that's not too bad.
No, that's trending in the right direction, and our younger kids were like, we're going to be able to go a few more years, and it's going to be fun here the next few years for sure, with the talent that we have in the program. And yes, credit Coach Powell, my former assistant, for doing what he did with the team this year. And, they need one more crack at Cody. They just need one more. And you never know what happens there. I mean, crazier things have happened. I mean, you just saw Pinedale play toe-to-toe with Level. And the hardest weekend is regionals.
Right.
That is the hardest weekend. Everything else is gravy after that, that's for sure.
Well, we're going to have lots of gravy then. State tournament.
Yep.
Congratulations, Stu, for the big victory. And I know everyone is smiling and feeling good back home.
Yep, absolutely. Well, we appreciate the support, and I got hundreds of texts today, and just people, congratulating us and are happy for us. And, we have the best community and best community support, and we're excited to just keep going.
Okay, and keep going we will. So we'll be right along with you at State again next Thursday against Torrington.
Yep.
At the Ford Wyoming Center at noon.
Yep, that's right.
All right. Well, Coach, again, great congratulations. Love calling the games, and especially when we win. Huh?
Yeah, well, we appreciate both of you, for your coverage this year, and our sponsors that allow you to do it. And so we'll see you next week.
All right, very good. Stu Mullins, head coach of the Lander Valley Tigers, visiting with us here at Johnny Winterholler Gymnasium here in Lovell. And Jerry, before we sign off, I just want to give a kudos to the athletic director here,
for sure.
Chris Edwards. Very hospitable. He helped set everything up so it was an easy transition for all the broadcasters who were here doing the games, and they put up a couple special tables for us. As you mentioned earlier, the hospitality room was exceptional this year, and that's always a great respite to go in there and cool off after an exciting game or two. But on behalf of Jerry Muchmore and the general manager of WYO Today Media, Kevin Shields, all of our sponsors, as the coach just mentioned, this is Ernie Over. Thank you for joining us today on 93.1 KFCW and on WYO Today YouTube. We'll be back on the air next week, as Coach told us. It'll be against the Torrington Trailblazers at noon at the Ford Wyoming Center. So make your plans to come over to Casper and support the Tigers. Again, our final score, the Lander Valley Tigers win third place at the regionals, beating the Worland Warriors 52-39. And the Tigers' record now goes to 16-9 on the season. This is Ernie Over, bidding you a very pleasant good afternoon, good evening, and we'll see you on the radio in Casper.
All right.
Good night, all.
Sounds good. Cheers.
Proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blodorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blodorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blodorn Lumber.
Wyoglass wants to wish all the Lander Valley Tiger teams good luck this year. Wyoglass is locally owned and operated in Lander. They bleed green. Call or stop in today to get a quote on a window or get a quick fix on your window for a rock chip. Wyoglass is Lander.